Hello everyone and welcome! Today I'm taking a look at one of the wildest and most interesting ready-to-run RC models I've ever seen, especially in this price range, the all-new 2006 Hummer H1 from FMS. I'll be doing a full unboxing, overview, and test drive of this impressive little machine, so without further introduction, let's dive right in. Having a look at the box starts to give some good idea of this model's impressive list of features and highly detailed lifelike design. Fully detailed officially licensed body with 20 functional lights, opening hood, doors, and tailgate. Fully detailed chassis with 7 servos, 47 bearings, and all metal gears. 2-speed transmission, shiftable between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive with unlockable differentials and 4-wheel steering. It sure sounds impressive, especially with its $330 price tag. As is usual with FMS, a nice manual is included with useful information and exploded diagrams, especially useful for learning the functions of the included 7-channel transmitter. Also, as usual, the styrofoam case can be reused for safely packing this truck when traveling or storing. This true 1/12 scale truck comes fully assembled and ready to run, though you will need to provide your own batteries for the transmitter and truck. From the factory, the truck comes with an XT30 plug. It looks great and is highly detailed from any angle you look at it, even from the bottom. I love the realistic drivetrain and suspension layout as much as I like the highly detailed body. The roof can be removed, the tailgate can be opened, as well as the hood and doors. The latches and door handles are especially impressive, as not only do they function like the real thing, but they should help keep all of these opening parts securely closed while driving. Inside, there is a full interior that will fit similarly scaled action figures. Just like on some other FMS products, I like the soft seats that this Hummer has. As good as this Hummer looks right out of the box, some weathering and detail painting could certainly take this truck to the next level. Most everything is made from plastic, although things like the drive shafts and gears appear to be all metal. Overall fit and finish seems quite good, maybe even slightly better than on some prior releases. A true RC model that seems to be a very good reproduction of the full-size Hummer. The 7-channel transmitter is a bit more mundane by comparison, but will get the job done, a perfectly suitable ready-to-run transmitter. Once you memorize what channel does what, it's pretty easy and efficient to use. Let's get this truck powered up and test out all of its features. The lights are impressive and can be turned on using the channel 4 button. Like on some other FMS products, I'm not a huge fan of the turn signals activating anytime the steering wheel is turned, but I do like the functional reverse lights. Channel 3 switches between low and high gear. Channel 5 switches between all the different steering options, more on that in just a bit. Channel 6 locks and unlocks the differentials, while Channel 7 can be used for a winch, though none is included with the truck. Pressing and holding Channel 4 switches from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. No doubt FMS has packed a lot of features into this smaller size and super scale looking truck. Other cool details include the steering wheel turning along with the wheels, and the engine fan and drive belt spinning with the motor. We know it looks good, but now let's take it out onto the trails. To start, here's a quick demonstration of the 4-wheel steering. This allows for tight cornering and obviously greatly improves the turning radius. An in-phase or crab walking option can also be activated where the rear wheels turn in the same direction as the front, as well as a rear steering only option. Not only is this a cool party trick, but it actually can be quite useful out on the trails, especially when trying to make tighter turns since the turning radius would otherwise not be anything special. I think the Hummer H1 is a good choice of vehicle to include this function, as it doesn't seem at all out of place considering the fact there's real-world examples of Hummers with four-wheel steering. It maintains a lifelike appearance and function while making this very scale trail truck a bit more capable. While this is certainly no crawler, I will say I was surprised at times with this truck's abilities. In particular, the ground clearance and lack of straight axles is nice. It allows this truck to straddle larger rocks or roots far better than other models of a similar size. There's no straight axles getting caught up every few feet, which can sometimes be a frequent occurrence with other smaller scale trucks. The advantages of the portals and independent four-wheel suspension of the real trucks scales down to make this a great trail truck, especially when you add the 2-speed transmission. Again, not a crawler, but it is a bit more capable in some areas than other FMS models I reviewed in the past. For general trail driving, this will be a blast, and in high gear it will have no issues keeping pace while hiking. I did notice quite a bit of slop in the rotation of the drivetrain, perhaps a side effect of that 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and high-low gearbox. It shouldn't be a concern though for your standard trail driving duties. I can see this truck being very enjoyable to drive over a wide variety of terrains as long as it's not too extreme. For a 12 scale truck, it's pretty capable overall. Overall, a very cool piece of RC engineering that's sure to appeal to the hardcore scale RC enthusiasts. As with other FMS models, I appreciate the attention to detail and realism they've incorporated into this Hummer. Top to bottom, this has to be one of the best super scale rigs you can buy for under $350. I'm not sure how they manage to outdo themselves with every new release, but I'm glad they continue to put out great RC models for the hardcore scale enthusiasts. I think the price of $330 is reasonable considering all of the features being offered, though buyers who aren't completely obsessed with scale realism or having all of the bells and whistles of this Hummer might prefer a similarly priced conventional 10 scale crawler. For buyers who want a great looking trail truck but are looking to spend a bit less, FMS and Rock Hobby do offer a variety of models with lower price points, some of which I've reviewed on this channel previously. It's amazing how far these ready-to-run RC models have come, but for now I'm looking forward to getting this H1 back out on the trails. If you're interested in ordering one of these for yourself, I have included some links below in the description to where these FMS Hummers can be purchased. That's all for today's video. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.